Hello, this is Desi, and today I am going to be drawing and coloring my character Bawe. She was in another video, Puddle. Yeah, she is the same character. I was practicing around with posing and paint tool side and coloring and all of those things that I just have trouble doing in digital art. I have trouble doing posing just in general, but in digital art I have a lot of trouble with line art and coloring, because there's just like a lot you can do, and I don't really know how all the options on paint tool side work yet, because yeah, there are so many options. So yeah, I especially did this to practice line art, because I've just been avoiding line art for a while because I just could not get it to look the way I want it, and so I just decided that it was time to go for it. So I used this super huge pen brush, ink pen tool, and I used it at 120, and that really helped me with my line pressure and the thickness and line variation sort of thing. So that was great. And I was also sort of following this tutorial on DeviantArt, and I was following it for the coloring, because I sort of really like the way the watercolor effect kind of thing looks in paint tool side, and I can never get it to happen. So I was trying to make that happen. Didn't really happen, but you know, this is better coloring than I usually have, so pretty cool with that. I kind of wish I had more of an idea of where I wanted this picture to go, because I was just here's this girl, and guess she's gonna be wearing some overalls, and I don't think her anatomy makes any sense actually, but you know, it could be worse. It could be worse, son. She's twisted all weird. Don't think any of that makes sense actually, but she looks dynamic and full of motion, so we're just gonna deal. But yeah, just going in, coloring her hair and stuff, messing with all that, messing with a lot of colors, and trying to figure this out, because I need to figure it out, because I want to do digital art. I really want to start a comic, but I need to get my digital art skills on point first, because I don't want it to be a traditional comic, because then I would have to scan it all the time, and yeah, I can do a traditional comic, but I just would rather it be digital, or you know, I would rather have an option for digital, and I should also just be able to do digital, because I think this is an important thing to be able to do, you know? So yeah, I'm messing around with the coloring on the overalls, and I really like the way the coloring on the overalls turned out. I don't know why it was so much different than the coloring on everything else, but yeah, I think the pink was bomb. After that I changed the color to a light creamy color, and that still looked okay, but the pink was better. But I don't think I changed the shading for the creamy color to a color that matched. I just kept the pink, so that was the thing. Yeah, I messed around a lot with colors in this picture, and I don't know, her hair is definitely supposed to be blonde, orangey, yellowy like it is in the Puddle picture, but I was just trying to find colors that complemented the palette that was going on. So yeah, if it's not perfectly matchy, I don't think that's an issue. It's just I want colors to relatively look right, and I don't think it relatively looked right, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, I also have a huge problem with eyes. Don't get me wrong, I can just draw eyes out of the wazoo, but a lot of times I don't sketch what the eye details in or whatever, and I just love to sketch so much more before I put the eye details in, and then I put the eye details in, and it's oh, what is this? I didn't ask for this. But yeah, so that's the thing that I have to deal with sometimes. But yeah, I quite like the way this picture turned out, especially for a practice picture. I was just practicing getting things to finish, and it finished well too. So yeah, you know, it's not the worst thing I've ever drawn, and that's always an accomplishment when you draw. So yeah, that's the end. Thanks a lot. Have fun looking at this pretty picture. Pretty? Okay, that might have been a lot, but look at this picture.